Tell us number 12 and what's the other one that you have, Jahquiera? Yeah, 4 ones mic and the 12 mic. All right, go
Testing.
ahead.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Luctresa Jackson, and this is really like a humbling part for me because I don't really like to, when I introduce myself, it's like I could say all these things God has done for me, but it's just humbling just to be here and to share my testimony. But from where I came from, like, I would say, or people would say, being nothing or just used to be this girl like in the streets or whatnot. Now God has made me, I always been a writer. It's very therapeutic for me, but now I'm a writer. I'm an impact coach. I am an ESC specialist at the Embassy Academy. I'm a youth pastor under the leadership of Apostle Regina Martin, Embassy Church. And it's just so much, but at the end of the day, I'm just glad to be a vessel God has chosen after all these years. You know, I could have been probably behind bars or 6 feet under, but I'm here and I'm able to share my testimony.
Amen, Luctresa, thank you. Next, Ms. Jahquiera Smith. Go ahead.
All right. I am Jahquiera Smith. And who am I? Let's see. I'm a person that wears many hats. I was a girl that grew up in the church, got older, turned my back on the church, never wanted to be a part of the church, to now turn around and say, God used me in the church. And I started an organization, or ministry, should I say, called A Woman's Story Outreach, from my life, my personal experiences. I dealt with depression, anxiety, abuse. So I wear many different hats in that aspect. I'm also a cheer director, a mother, a wife, and I guess a salesperson at my job. So I'm Jahquiera.
Good evening. My name is Yshele Johnson. I'm a performing artist, also an entrepreneur. I grew up in the church as well, and my background is the arts, and I'm giving back to the community with the arts. Church is where I develop singing, dancing, acting, everything you can think of, and that's what I pretty much do now.
All right, Yshele, let's start with you. So you do a lot through the arts. Tell us about how an everyday person can apply the arts in their life to get some sort of mental renewal or relief or release.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, participating in the arts, well, I've researched that studies show people that are into the performing arts, they actually become better speakers. They are public speakers, I should say, not speakers. They become better public speakers, so you learn to open up and be a little bit more vulnerable, which is actually a good thing, because being vulnerable, growing up, you heard that it's like negative, don't let people see you. But you learn how to be more vulnerable. Also, in school, which is something that I promote when I'm dealing with kids in the arts, you actually become better test takers statistically. Numbers have shown kids who are in the performing arts, they become better test takers, better public speakers, and I think that's really important for child development into adulthood. And I think overall you just become a little bit more well-rounded, more personable.
I'm gonna get a little deeper.
Okay.
So I want to know, has there been a time where you felt lost, you felt broken, you felt in despair, that the arts served you, and how?
Oh, most recently, actually.
Tell us.
Well, I've been dealing with,
That's what I was say. Come on, tell the truth.
I've been dealing with like relationship, and I'm a new mom, so having a really broadcasted, public, really, beautiful relationship to absolutely, just embarrassed and nothing.
So you guys broke up?
Yeah, we're separated, and just that it was just a big turn, a 360 in my relationship, and I was actually so depressed. I mean, I literally was going through depression to where I started going to counseling. I have a therapist, so I actually started going to see a therapist about maybe 5 months ago. I believe in therapy. I believe in prayer,
Amen.
but I also believe in therapy. Okay?
Talking to somebody in a very safe environment that's not your mom, not your sister, not your cousin, where you can get objective advice. Amen. Yes,
exactly.
Totally.
So I've actually grown since seeing therapists.